Hello and welcome back to the Truly Bedrock server. Now today I've got a couple of things I want to do, but I want to show you a couple of updates I've made between episodes. That's right, I did some storage stuff. You're going to be so proud of me. You're not going to believe it. Just check this out. Storage all on one side. Now I'm probably going to do something between the episodes. Oh, I didn't want that to go away. Don't want you either. Go away. Further away. What I need to do is, I kind of got fed up with my overground area, living under the stars, looking a bit rubbish. I need to move a couple of my farms, so I need to move this one, which isn't a big deal, that shouldn't take me too long. And then I need to do something about this. Now this might just become some kind of automated farm for me. I really want to get a couple more villagers organised. Didn't I just tell you to go away? Go away. Go away further. This I can get organised with some villagers and do the full automation thing. It's just where to put it. I might... we're not doing this now. I'm not going to think about this now because I'll just get stuck in a loop and witter on for ages. So the main thing that I want to do today is I want to do some investigation. Let's make sure I've got my wings on and get some fireworks in my actual hand, not my offhand. So I want to do some investigation into this corruption malarkey. So I'm going to be doing some scientific research, as I do, trying to work out what affects this, if I can work out anything in fact. Like, what is going on? Why? Why here, why not there? You know, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a bit of science, and another thing which I'm going to do is we're going to get our tunnel sorted out down towards that area, so it's all looking nice. If I come back over this way, basically I'm kind of liking the idea of having the hall down here as being the access point for everything. So yeah, I've got my little entrance over here that's going to take me into the tunnel. But as you can see, I've knocked down the tunnel a bit and I need to knock it out a little bit on each side and start considering what I'm going to do to decorate this. Now I've got this down to Y6 so that I can put some lighting in at this level and then a floor on top of that. Okay, I could go down one further, but then I'm going to be stuck with bedrock, which is going to be not fun. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably keep the roof quite high so that I can do some flying. Now over here, as you can see, I've knocked out some of the stone underneath so that all of this is bedrock, that's the word. And then the steps going up towards where the beacon room is, where all the corruption is. I'm going to organise some steps going up there, basically. And this around here, I'm going to fill in with grey glass. So it just looks kind of cool. You come across the end here, I don't need to do any mob proofing or lighting. Get a wall and floor design going on. Grey glass. And then you get down to this area where it's going to step down and in. And this is where the wither kill is going to be. So this is the safe spot. Yeah, bit of work to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and start getting organised with this. And the first thing that I'm going to do is some of this sciencey stuff. Right, and we're back. Now, I've been away and set up quite a few test conditions for these beacons. Now, the next thing that needs to happen is I need to spend some time AFK in here just to see if we get any reaction. Now, I'm sort of wondering if it might be world dependent or it might be dependent on, you know, lots of variables. But we've even gone down here and set up a netherite beacon. Just see how it goes. So, yeah, let's do a little time lapse. Right, so I've gone and AFK'd right here for approximately 10 hours, okay? And these are all pretty powerful beacons. There's a lot of beaconage going on. And there's nothing. There isn't a darn thing, so I don't know. It just isn't happening here. So I'm going to go off and test a few more conditions and come back with the results in a few moments. Okay, so I have loaded up a creative copy of the Truly Bedrock world just to have a play and just see if it's just limited to this world. So, yeah, we're going to do some testing. I'm going to head out and find a nice area to organise some testing on. Right, so I've gone and set up this big open area here so that we can actually test this properly. Now, I've got various beacon types because I want to try out a few things. Now, I think the first one we're going to try is a beacon made of beacons. I don't think this is going to have any effect because it doesn't actually flare off. It doesn't do anything. So I think that's going to do nothing. So we're just going to watch that for a couple of minutes and see what happens. I think that's pretty conclusive. We've been sat here for quite a while now and there is absolutely nothing going on there. So yeah, I think that's okay. Right, so the first one we're going to test now is going to be this gold one. I don't really know what to expect, so we're just going to put a beacon on there and see what happens. And just give it a few moments. Oh, look, there we go. It literally just started. That's really interesting. That's just like one blob. I wonder how quickly this stuff spreads. That took quite a while for that to... Oh, okay. It's definitely spreading. Right, that is really, really interesting. Really interesting. Let's give this a few more moments and just see what it does. Right, there's a third bit. I sort of feel like this is going to accelerate a little bit. Kind of weird. Very freaky. But this doesn't seem like such a speed that's a problem. Right, so this has been sat here for quite a while, and the spread is really, really quite slow. You know, this is quite containable. It's not a big deal. So what we'll do is we'll have a little go at the next one. Right, so I'm going to remove what is already there just to make sure that it doesn't contaminate the next test. Next is emerald. Let's do this and just see what happens. If anything, I don't know. I do not know. Let's see. Okay, I feel like I've been here long enough. I would say at the moment it seems like the emerald one isn't doing anything much at all. Oh look, there we go. It just happened. Wow. Okay. I suppose that it feels very slow. So the emerald and the gold seem very, very slow. But, okay, well it is doing something. That's the thing. Now, let's break that and let's return that. Right, anyway, regardless of these guys all turning up, let's have a look round. We've cleaned up the messes. We're going to have a quick go at the iron one now. So let's have a look and see what happens here. Just going to get into a good position so that I can see it all. Right, so again, not too much going on. Been waiting here for a little while. What? I mean, whatever. Oh, look, there we go. There we go. Got something then. That felt... oh, that's spreading much quicker. Oh, and it's spreading out on two sides at the same time. Okay. I mean, that's really interesting. So the iron seems to make it happen much faster than the emerald or the gold. I mean, the emerald was really, really slow. The gold, pretty slow. Okay. Let's break this and quickly return everything. I don't want it spreading everywhere. Right, that's better. Right, so next up is diamond. Let's just pop this one on there and let's see what we get, if anything. Need to get on a good angle again. Right, so just watching this for a little bit, see what happens. Yeah, nothing much going on. Oh, no, there we go. Something started. That's really interesting. Whoa! I mean, that feels like around about the same speed as the iron one. Probably? I mean, it's pretty convincing. Is it trying to spell something to us? Is that going to be Jesse B? Is it going to be blaming Jesse? I think it might be. J.B would be pretty indicative. Let's see if it spells out a B. No. It's lost it. It's just making stuff up. Okay, so we can see that that is happening right there. So let's just quickly reset this and get rid of that. Let's just make sure that I haven't got anything weird going on with this command block. Yeah, it's just filling in the dirts. Right. Next up, the big one. Now, I feel like there's going to be some real results with this. So, let's have a look. Final one. Let's give it a go and see what happens. Okay, so, been here a short while now. A little bit less results than I thought there would be. Hey, just a minute. That started on a couple of sides pretty quickly. Okay, this actually feels much faster than the other ones. Like, by a long, long way. Look at this thing go. This is real time. I'm not doing anything. And it started on this side as well. Wow. So I think we can conclusively say that a netherite beacon would be really, really bad for our world. Yeah, I've just given that a few minutes, like, looking at it. I mean, this is almost real time. That is absolutely crazy. That is crazy. I was not expecting anything like that. Let's break that before we get anything too bad going on. Okay, well, I think we've learned something there. I think we can say that the gold and the emerald are kind of slow, iron and diamond reasonably fast, and netherite crazy fast. And then, of course, we've got the beacon of beacons at the back, which is doing absolutely nothing, because I think it's not actually flaring anything off, which is kind of intriguing in itself. So I went ahead and built this portal because I had a theory that the portals were siphoning off the nether energies back into the nether. So I want to test that and just see if that makes any sense. So we've reset everything, we've taken the beacon away, let's put that down, stand back and have a little look. Right, so far so good. I'm not actually seeing anything around this netherite beacon. Which, by this point in the previous tests, it was kind of, the nether stuff was like zooming off in all directions. So this is kind of positive to me. It's definitely an... Oh no, okay. So it's still happening, but it's happening much slower. I mean, okay. That's really, really interesting. Really interesting. So basically, no portal, super fast spread. Portal, slow spread, and it seems, it's too early to say at the moment, but I'm only getting spread on this side. I'd have expected to see it a little bit more around the place. It seems to be spreading away from the portal. Yeah. Interesting. We'll give this a few minutes and we'll see if we get anything kind of conclusive. Right, I feel like that is conclusive enough for me. I can see that it's spreading in that direction, not in that direction. I'm going to set up another portal on this side and see what happens. So quickly fill that in. Oh yeah, that's right. Science breaks blocks. Boop, boop, boop. So that's that side done. Let's have a quick look at this. Make one equally as big. I mean, that's bigger. So to do science properly, I've got to make it the same size. Isn't that right? Okay, relight that. And relight that. and then we wait. In fact, this one is a fraction bigger, but we'll take it. It's fine. Right, so far so good. I haven't had anything untoward around here at all. And look, we even get the piglins spawning, so... yeah, that's kind of interesting in itself. So it feels like the portals kind of help siphon off the energy. The negative nether energy. Right, okay, well, we've got more experiments to do. Better crack on, otherwise I'm going to be stuck doing this all day. But basically, I think we found something quite positive and useful there, which is the portals help, which would explain, actually this would explain why in my base at the bottom there, I don't have any mess, because I've got portals all the way around the beacon beams, which must be siphoning off all of that negative energy. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. That feels conclusive. That feels conclusive. Right. Brilliant. Next. So the next test actually requires a subject, an actual test subject. So GruvaGuy has actually agreed to come in here and help out with this test. So what they're going to do is they're going to put on their helmet and they're going to stand back in the beam. So let's see if we can get that doing. Doing things backwards is very difficult. Right, so they're going to stand in the beacon beam itself. Okay, and they've got the tinfoil hat on. They're in the beam. And we're going to leave them there for a little while and just see what happens. Okay. Right, I feel like GruvaGuy has been in there for a little while now. No apparent problems. So, yeah, seems okay. Look left, look right. Yeah, cough. Yeah, fine, absolutely no problem. So, let's have a look what happens if they take the helmet off and sit in that beam for a while. So yeah, there we go. That's GruvaGuy sat in the beam waiting. We're going to keep an eye on him, see what happens. Make sure he doesn't grow any extra heads or anything silly. So yeah, let's leave that and see what happens. I'll be back in a moment. Right, so we've given that a little while now. Let's go over and have a quick look and see what's going on over here. If anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's he doing? What's happened? Look at his face. It looks like he's lost about 20 IQ points. Wait, where's he going off to? Don't understand. Oh my lord. Ugh. I feel like I've lost control of him. Come back. Come back. Clearly doesn't care. Trying to punch me. What a derp. Can stay down there. Right, so we got GruvaGuy back. He's looking kind of confused and dazed, but he seems to be recovering very slowly from this. So I'm feeling like this is probably the most interesting thing out of the whole experiment here. Is to me that basically the tinfoil hats are required. And if you're not wearing a tinfoil hat, you're in trouble. Following my in-depth research, I would like to announce my opening of a store, which is Essential PPE, which is where you're going to get your tinfoil hats for all of your needs. We've got a fully stocked selection of original tinfoil hats. No knockoff, no secondhand goods, only the best will do for you. Come on, buy now, whilst in stock.